welcome to the show. So it is going to be myself, Curtis, and Jags tonight. Denise is not feeling well. Or Julianne, I'm sorry. I'm so used to calling you Jags. We're already on a good start, aren't we?
It's fine. Denise isn't feeling well, so she's overdid it this week. So
send her lots of love, light, and positive healing energy her way. So, Curtis, thank you for getting on last minute. Sorry it was last minute. But...
You were just fine.
So, how is everyone doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
Doing okay? Yeah.
Enjoying this wonderful weather we're having finally.
Oh my God. Yes. I want this weather to stay. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I plan to not do much of anything. So other than enjoy myself.
Happy birthday.
Happy you. Another trip around the sun. My goodness. Just kind of waiting to see if people filter in, if there's any questions.
I got questions all the time.
You got a question? Go ahead and ask it.
Let the audience go first. Jeez. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, until they get here, I mean.
Teresa's here. Denise.
Well, yeah. Maybe Teresa will let us dig in her closet tonight.
All right. Let's take yours. Oh, hi, Grey Jedi.
There you go.
Hi, Grey Jedi. Happy to have you here. Is that here?
We'll take your alien grays out of the closet tonight. And
oh, aliens.
Probes on them.
Well, you know, I did have you bent over a barrel the other night. So
leave me hanging.
Leave you hanging.
Right down. I'm leaning over.
I was like, I got you where I want you. We actually yesterday had people stop by to look at the UFO in the backyard that were from the Balkan Islands. Yeah. I mean, they spoke English pretty well. I mean, well enough for me to understand them, but they were trying to find it, and, you know, nothing is really marked very well over here. And when you're not from here, it's probably a little harder. They were doing the Route 66 going from Illinois to California, and they stopped by to see the UFO on the way.
That's cool.
It was pretty neat.
That's cool.
We're just waiting for questions.
Right?
I have to click on that link for this because I don't know about this UFO you got going on. I meant to click on it because I've gone to your channel and I've listened to like your readings there. And I love your board that you have that you put your cards on. I love that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, my spirit board. Before I ever started reading cards, I started out doing the spirit board. That's, I mean, and before that, I was just using myself, you know.
Right.
I will try to send you a picture. Let me see if I have.
Is that, well, you can like share it with the audience on here.
You can?
Yeah, there's a share screen.
Hi, Teresa. How are you?
Hey, Curtis.
Man.
Did you start doing like intuitive readings before you did card readings?
I did. I started out doing like in-person meetings with clients. I generally work with people who have had a tragic loss, sudden losses in their lives. The last client I had, their son committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
And I connected them with him and the afterlife, and they wanted to know if he was doing okay, if it was his transition easy, which the Ascended was a hoot. Oh my Lord, he was a hoot, cracking jokes constantly. So he's doing fine. He's doing fabulous.
Right.
I mean,
I
He's
like it
"Can
when
I
you
read
can
it?"
do
I'm
like that.
No.
It's usually us still that's left behind, that's left here, that is
Right.
taking it a lot harder.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
than
sad, but what the hardest part for her, for the mother, she's a shoefarer, and
He's gonna try, Denise, but he won't succeed.
no
uh
legal issues on that one. She's got him open barrel.
it I sent you a picture of my UFO.
Okay.
Your phone. I don't know how to put it up on here. So if you want to, if you know how, is Trump going to kick Melania out? Did I say that right?
Melania.
Melania? Why are words hard already? Just let's see. Ostra, is Trump going to kick her out of the country? And I am getting no. That's okay. You spelt it wrong. I said it wrong. You know, I'm getting no, though, as an answer. And you said what he's going to try, but he won't succeed. So,
There's a lot going on.
yeah.
There's more
And of course,
To put this in my browser.
when there's a lot going on, then we get distracted. Oh,
Uh-oh. Click the button.
I don't know what happened.
I don't think we threw a ranch at her.
I didn't touch anything, so she'll be back. Okay.
Okay. I clicked no buttons. I just touched cards.
I know touchy. You should just ejected herself out. Like
I replaced this tab with the pictures.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Of course, it doesn't look like that right now. We have a lot of work we have to do to it, but that's what it looked like in its prime. And before the black walnut tree beat it all the heck.
I don't know if I'm here.
I don't know how.
I do, but it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
But at least you get to see what it looks like. I mean, now you know, kind of.
Right. And if you post it on your page, the viewers can see it on your feeds also.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
I put it there so you have to, because you have control. I don't have control to, like, you know, because I could potentially like put up like, you know, stuff that might get you in trouble. So you have control.
I have to do it because when I clicked on it, it said edit name kick from studio, and I ain't trying to kick nobody from studio.
No.
Okay, I don't know. It ain't my show, so
Right. I mean, technically, it's not mine either. I'm just filling in the gap. I guess we can.
It's not my radio, man.
Did we all answer? Is true. Okay, yeah. I guess I can unstar it now.
I don't know how to get it on here.
Hi, Jackie.
How are you?
Hi, Lisa. Hope everyone is doing well. There you go.
I can kind of see it.
That looks cool.
That's my backyard. That's my UFO and my aliens that my great uncle built. So we just have to get it fixed back up and everything. But that's going to take time and money. Time we have, money not so much.
I don't know who does anymore.
Right, yeah.
I'm trying to find that fabled money tree, but I can't find it nowhere. I've Googled the seeds. I've Googled the potions. Nothing pops.
That's cool. Thank you, Gray. Thank you, Teresa. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in all caps for us so we can see it. Otherwise, we're just going to chit chat, I guess, and and draw cards and dig into Jags's.
You're gonna like get in here.
That's kind of scary in there. Not gonna lie.
It is. It is, man.
It is what it is, though, you know.
To any makers out there who wish to say anything, feel free. We're a judgment-free place. This is a space full of love and light. All are welcome. Feel free to type in the chat, or if you want to private chat us, you can as well. It's not going to hurt anyone's feelings if you want to do a private chat.
No, not at all. Or even if you want to get a hold of our email and you know, do it that way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I kind of feel like I'm running on fumes this week too, because I've been shooting a lot of extra content, so I'll have it for when I'm not going to be here, when I'm taking care of my mom. I won't be here the 6th. That's her pre-op. And then the 13th is her surgery. I don't know what time yet, and I don't know exactly when. I don't know nothing. Let's just say that.
Understandable.
But, you know, I mean, she doesn't know what time her surgery even starts yet. She won't know until the day before. And that's just crazy to me. But, you know.
That's how that's, if it's
right,
they do it.
That's how it rolls. So, not much I can do about it, you know.
Teresa, no judgments, girl. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Get extra stone for me. Yes.
Well, you know what I like doing when I'm like that is I like making up names for strains.
Oh, yeah.
Because they get funny, man.
Oh, yeah, they do. They really do. Purple Gorilla Glue. And
Gorilla Glue. Cookie dough.
Ooh, cookie dough. Girl Scout cookies. Like, sign me up. I like indicas. That's my thing, but not too.
In the couch.
In the couch. Yeah. I like being mellow, though. They call me Mellow Yellow. Right. Okay.
If you get that song in my head, I will hurt you.
It's such a good one. Come on.
I know, right?
Are you related, Gigi, to the Barrymores?
Not that I know of.
You've got their chin.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know more about my mom's side of the family than I do my bio dad's. So, but so far I haven't seen.
It's possible.
Anything, you know, anything's possible. Like, let me find out.
Right?
show me that Barrymore money, you know. Oh.
That's an old family.
It is, and the Barrymores or even like the Hemingways, when I think of, you know, like
old Hollywood,
old classics. So yeah. And they say, what is it, like the Hemingway legacy of, because a lot of them committed suicide.
I believe I'm related to Hemingway. I think. It popped up.
Kendra, by the way.
Somehow through the line, I'm kin to Willie Nelson.
That's cool.
Oh!
Right?
Like, no wonder I like to get stoned. No,
you know, I think when I come back to do my my podcast on my channel, do stuff on my channel. It's not anytime soon, but I want to do one on genealogy to help people.
I love genealogy.
Because I think people are like, just what do I do? It's not that hard. You just got to get the ball rolling.
That's a good question.
What Teresa wants to know, what do you think happens to bad people when they die? I mean, Nirvana said they go to Lake of Fire and Fry, won't see them again till the 4th of July, but
They carry on.
sorry I went dark. Well, we shouldn't do that,
It's a general question.
I think it is a good question. I don't think they stop being bad. If they were bad in life, I think they keep. Because when I was first working with the spirit board, I didn't know, about putting your protections in place and things like that, and I just jumped around. I know, Curtis, right? I know.
Shamelessly,
but I learned real quick. Okay,
girl,
was that you?
Yeah, this is my book, Master in the Making.
Oh,
so I talk about my grandfather in that. And he put himself into purgatory.
Oh.
And so, like, I went through a psychic, and the psychic's telling me he put himself in a purgatory because of all the bad things he did. And so it was self-induced. And so what he wanted in order to, like, cross over, because he didn't actually cross over, is he wanted me to forgive him for everything he ever did, all the bad stuff to everybody.
And like, that's a lot to work through, depending on,
That's not depending on a person.
I was like, because I was just discovering what he did to me, which is very horrible, and I was like reluctant to even like forgive him for that,
right?
Like unforgivable stuff, right? And so I thought about it, and I'm like, would I want somebody to forgive me for everything that I ever did so that I could cross over, to give them another chance? And I'm like, well, of course I would,
right?
So I forgave him for everything, and not knowing what he did,
right?
And
I mean,
so
that frees you too, but at the same time, there was stuff that he did to people that maybe they haven't forgiven him for.
But that's his karma. That's their burden. That's their lesson.
Yes.
So you have to look at it in terms of lessons too, because I was actually faced with even more stuff to deal with that I still don't know. You guys have seen glimpses. You're psychic. You've seen the glimpses, right? So I have had to come to terms with forgiving all of that, without even knowing that it's horrible.
And that's the hard part, right there.
And that's the thing too. Like, he knew you didn't know, so I kind of feel like that was a little sneaky.
Well, not entirely, because I asked a couple questions. And I made confirmations of some things that, like, I'm like, oh my God, did he do this? And I'm just like, because I had to, in my book, I pieced it together. Okay.
Yeah.
And I go through this, I talk about this whole thing in that book. And to get back on the subject of people crossing over, like my grandmother, she's exactly who she was, and she is like irritating.
Yeah.
She was like, she'd like no boundaries, like, and they're supposed to stay out of your energy. You can only do so much. She's like aggressively crossing boundaries. Like,
yeah. Wow. She's like, is that lady that's like in your face constantly?
Over here?
Yeah.
I just got that flash of like that scene where Patrick Swayze is singing "I'm Henry the Eighth I Am" to Whoopi Goldberg. to get her to do what he wants her to do, and that is like your grandma. I feel like she is just like, I want you to do this, and if you don't do it, then I'm just gonna pester you, and you know.
Well, some things are gonna happen. some stuff's supposed to happen that I've been waiting for, and
you.
She's been backing off to me. Yeah, to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she doesn't want you to uncover certain things.
Yeah, because she was part of it. It was like my whole family's part of this crap. And she was one of them. And my grandfather, her father, he was around.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He died like I was 5. And we went to the hospital. We drove like from Sacramento to Modesto, Ceres or whatever, wherever that hospital was. Went into the hospital room. He died like after and he haunted me like after that.
I was like, no, thank
At
you.
6 years old. Anyways, they carried that karma to the next incarnation. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It may not. It depends on the incarnation too. It may not show up in that incarnation. It may show up in another incarnation because of the lessons that they have to learn first.
Mm-hmm.
So they might like get away with it for a couple, just like us, because we're here to learn stuff. So, we're not all like, unicorns and rainbows here either.
Mm-mm.
From what I've been told working with spirit, it depends on the vibration you have as a living person, how you carry yourself in life. Like if you're a person that's helped a lot of people, you go to the higher levels of the afterlife. And in the afterlife, there are different energy levels you can go through. If you're at the higher levels, you can go down, visit people who are lower than you, and then go back up. If you've done like a bad thing, like murder somebody or pillage or stole, you're going to be vibrating on a lower wavelength. They'll send you in the afterlife. You go to the lower level, to a lower level energy level, and you have to basically earn your way back up through reincarnation, through karmic law, someone to earn your way back up. Usually, it's the reincarnation. That, from what I've understood through spirit telling me, it takes about 5-year cycle, our 5 years of our lives, for them to learn how to reincarnate in the afterlife. And they have to earn that. They have to learn how to do that. So like a person may die Monday, they can't reincarnate Friday. It has to be a 5-year cycle for them to learn how to reincarnate, get that power, and earn that right to do that.
We do have contracts. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Gigi. Go ahead. I spoke.
My brain went blank for a minute. I was like, oh, okay. So like something when my uncle, not the uncle that had this house, but my other uncle that passed away, he had to work through things on the other side to find his peace. And I didn't realize that was a thing. You think people die and they just automatically, but that's not not the case. And that was eye-opening and mind-blowing, because for a while he couldn't contact me because he had to work through things. He was too angry and everything. And because like I said, after the bad experiences I had with the spirit board, I learned how to protect myself, and I had, when I was learning and asked if anyone wanted to come through, and then I had a Nazi soldier come through that was very angry, and he told me he would kill me if he could. And I was like, And I was like, well, why would you kill? I'm German too. Like, no, I'm not a Nazi, but you know. And he was like, well, you're actually a fat Jew, and I hate you. And I'm like, excuse me. And you know how you were talking about, you know, I don't know everything that's in my family. I know that Reinhardt, my maiden name, has German and Jewish origins, but I have never been told that we are Jewish. So, you know, when he was like, I would kill you if I could because you're a fat Jew, I was like, excuse me?
Well, just, you know, Kendra, sorry to interrupt you. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
I'm like talking. I'm just like, throat chakra, act right.
Right. If you noticed the other night when we were going live and I got so choked up, like I coughed like a dragon was coming out of my throat. And then ever since then, my throat is still sore today, even. I was like, I don't know what I'm coughing up over here, but okay, throat chakra.
So, Kendra, you know how I see things, I see everything in terms of energy. So if you look at things in an energetic perspective, energy never dies or dissipates, right? It's always constant. And then also energy and consciousness to me is interchangeable. And so our consciousness lives on, which our personalities and whatever previous history, our experiences that energy has had, it comes with it. It comes with you, and it cycles through. And so it can change forms, right? Energy change forms. It can go positive to light, right? Dark to light. It has the ability to, you know, go from gas to liquid to solid. So that's how I look at like this whole thing. They have a lot of freedom on the other side. There are rules, but once we can see the whole thing, it like from even a human perspective, because there's dimensions you can see, you can actually go to and see, and portals, like portals and stuff like that, right? So I don't know. That's my deal.
I thought the same thing as Kendra. You know, that you're forgiven, you got a clean slate. And it wasn't until, because like I said, once I put my strong, healthy boundaries in place and my uncle couldn't come through because he was still so angry and, you know, other things. And then one day he popped in and I didn't feel that anger anymore. And I was like, well, obviously if he can come through, I was like, and that's when I asked, and he was like, well, I had to work to find my peace. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a friend that died a couple years ago, and she was very angry in life. And I'm just having a really hard time with her not talking to me, because she stopped talking to me. She was having breathing problems and all this stuff, and all this crap happened to her, and she was very angry in life anyways. And so I think that's really kind of where, like, and she's like, hey.
Like, okay, I hear you, girl, calm down.
So but it's like on our terms, you know. It's on our terms. So I don't,
you know,
we are forgiven. We are forgiven. Like, you know, if you, we've been programmed with this idea of religion and being forgiven and being saved and all this. It's not true. That's all man-made, because
it's a different type of salvation.
You know, you just you just, you know, you just transition, you know, you just become body challenged.
Right.
That's That's the deal. Your body challenged.
And things that you didn't get to work through or work out in life, I guess, you get to in death, or
You
you
can't
still
you
have
you
to
can't
process or whatever the case may be.
as like healers, like
Yeah.
Reiki, we can actually work with people on the other side to help them heal on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's really super interesting. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
And even though my gifts showed up when I was 2, I wasn't shown, like, I guess the proper way, but like I don't remember a time of not having my gifts. So, it's kind of a gray area, I guess, there too, of, a lot of people in my family are gifted, and we, sometimes it's not talked about, that sort of thing. So, ooh, can we get a message from Denise's dad, Warren Bromley, born May 27th, 1897, died May 21st, 1973. He fought in France during World War I. Wow.
I want to know if he used a cane, and did he have wavy hair? Did he have hair when he into old age?
No cane, white straight.
Was he was Army, correct? Because if he's the same gentleman I'm looking at, he's wearing like the green. Okay. Very, very, very strong person. He is a very powerful individual.
Very mercurial, though. Like,
yeah. I'm not sure what's going on. The first words is you're going to always be his baby girl, but you need to pull your head out your I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're maybe trying to get him fighting against, but something's going on you're kind of resisting on and not listening into.
Oh, son. Well, she did overdo it this week, so that may be part of. Wait, wait. Am I reading that correct?
Someone that should have been. He said you should have asked that. You should have asked him, not your father, but there's another male you should have asked to come to your yard. You are not the young lady you used to be, and you should have asked him to come mow the yard. No, not ask. Should have told him to come mow the yard. I don't know who he's talking about, but he's adamant, and I mean, like,
say it again.
He said you should have asked another person to mow your yard. I'm a male member of the family, I'm assuming. I don't know if it's your son or grandson.
I was getting grandson, but...
Yeah, he said you should have asked him. He is younger than you. You are not the little girl you used to be. You should have asked him to do it.
That's man's work. I mean, literally, that's
He, on the flip side, he does say he's proud of what you're doing, that you're helping people, and he is very proud of you of that. He is like beaming.
I did. He told me you were a tough old bird. Oh, okay. Well, great-grandpa is, he is not going to like when he shows up. You said what now? I think I heard him. It was muffled, so I don't know what he said. Wow, never had that happen. Do it. I mean, I'm not in good health, and I would still get out there and try to help you if I was closer. Stress management. Pete, quit. Sorry, had to tell my dog to quit chewing on herself.
Activist.
Wow.
This is about your activism. And you will get signs from above. So I feel like he's just telling you to keep going, doing what you're doing. But be careful.
Yeah. Because, karma for him, he's going to get old one day and need help and be told he's a tough old bird and he can do it himself, Yep. I did get 3 of Swords coming through here. These 3 swords are in her heart, and there is a gravestone right here. So even though he's passed on and you've grieved, and I'm being shown like 3 significant in your life, basically.
Behave yourself.
But still gonna reap what he sows, I mean.
Yep.
Jesus would have got out there and helped you most, so why can't he?
Mm-hmm. He might need a couch to sleep on sooner or later.
So, your dad has seen the heartaches and the struggles that you have faced, that you're going through. But he's also telling you have his strength and his fortitude inside of you. Now, I mean, maybe also his stubbornness a little bit too, is what he's giving me here. But yeah, it gets 105 and 120, sometimes here in Oklahoma, and I can't get out and do it with my husband, because I'm trying to fight for disability. But if I could, I would, but I would only be able to do a little bit at a time. But my goodness, I can't imagine my mom asking me for help and me being like, do it your damn self.
Mm-hmm.
That just blew. If my grandma had asked me, I would have been there lickety split. That's just. But maybe I was raised different. I don't. My cat is being crazy. She just knocked my cane over. Just knocked it over and scared herself.
This is a really interesting question, Kendra. Were you done with the nieces?
Then they wonder why I don't go to church. Yeah, I mean.
From what I've experienced, Kendra, people on, I hate using the word spectrum because it sounds like a label. People who are gifted with autism, they vibrate at a higher level than most folks. So they're able to see things and hear things way more differently than we do. I mean, they have to interpret 2 worlds at the same time, ours and whatever one they're tapped into. Their words, English. So it is like that. Sometimes when they can get overwhelmed at younger ages, especially, they can get overwhelmed having to determine, who am I seeing? What am I seeing? Am I seeing mom, or am I seeing my imaginary friend who's talking to me about the sky being blue? So they're gifted. They're very well gifted. They're very powerfully gifted.
Yeah, I've tapped into an autistic child before, and they are highly intelligent. Oh my God. Like they're
Yeah.
out of this world. Like I saw what this kid did, and he had been like a technical engineer, programmer, like super, like a science that we don't even use on this planet. He was doing. He was building ships in air, and so like you don't know what's beyond this planet and what's going on um, if you haven't like explored things. Um, you have to understand that we're not. Now I'm channeling. We're not just here to learn lessons. We're here for each other. We're collective. So we're collectively here
Mhm.
learning lessons together. And so what I'm getting is like there's a competitive thing going on in the collective to be here and come here. And those children present a challenge in our behavior. They challenge us and our behavior
Mhm.
and how we treat each other. And so they come as little light beings here and tell us to live life to the fullest. That's what they're trying to show us. That's why
Mhm.
they're here. And that's maybe why there seems to be an abundance of them at this time. They're light beings that have come here to show, they're light showers.
Mhm.
And so raise your standards and around the subject, and have like this is a different perspective than maybe what you've like experienced before. So they are little light beings here to help us learn.
Mhm.
And I think it's that they've always been here. It's
Mhm.
just the awareness.
Mhm.
People are talking about it more. As
Mhm.
like before, they would have been called something different or pushed under the rug. We don't talk about Bruno. That sort of thing. Energy there, and yeah, star seeds, indigo children. I
Mhm.
feel like what they were both saying, is and I had never really thought of it before, so that kind of challenged me to think about it. Hi, red dragon, so happy to see you.
And I'm not sure if you guys have detected it, but I've sensed a lot of the children who are born with autism. Most of them are crystal children,
Yes,
and
yeah,
they have that prism about them where they're able to sense those who've ascended over. And
They do, they
yeah.
do, because they look off, but
Mhm.
they're like they're not just seeing things. When I tapped into that kid, he was actually carrying on telepathy with
Mhm.
his loved ones that
wow.
Yeah,
were around
they have
him.
that. They have that link.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
and other beings at the same time.
Yeah.
So they're doing a lot of work. Yeah.
And
Um
like,
That's
you
the
know,
label they put on there. I just want to take a moment and say thank you, Kendra, for being such a wonderful, bright person with your son. You are
yes,
such a loving mother, and thank you so much for accepting him like that for who he truly is and not try to change him.
he picked
For-
her to be his mom for a reason.
Yes, there are so many people who try to change their kids.
Hmm.
Thank you for supporting him with everything you do. Because I'm getting that picture from Spirit that you guys are doing everything you can to help him with his gifts. Because this is truly a gift. And I know sometimes you cry yourself at night, but girl, you got this. You got this.
so here's something that you might consider, like somebody like us, to tap into him, so
Mhm.
we or you communicate with him, try to communicate with him on a different level
Mhm.
rather than like a human level, like with the
Yeah.
the six senses.
His mama
Five.
can reach him in ways that no one else can.
Yeah, because
Heart to heart. mind
He
to mind.
uses all 8 of his senses, or 6 of his senses. Oh, 6.
Beyond that, he uses
Yeah.
beyond.
I'm getting
I think you said it right, Curtis.
Yeah, I'm like shown all 8 senses from him. Because like I know the touch, smell, taste, hearing. I'm getting more from him.
Beyond. Yeah, it's beyond. He's considered nonverbal, but he has a lot of words.
Right.
They're just inside him, I mean,
he has ways of communicating them. I'm sure he gets his point across very loudly when he needs to be.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Does he write his own language that he has to translate for you guys? It seems I'm getting that like you have your own special way of communicating.
He does.
Okay.
I'm starring some of the other questions, you guys. So I'm trying to. He does use scripts to communicate.
Okay. That's his medium.
Fred had a question.
And he's highly intelligent. I mean,
yeah.
Just because he may not be able to express it, he finds his own ways. And like you guys said, he is very gifted too, So, I mean, he's having full-on conversations with...
He hasn't.
Oh, yeah, hasn't even been tapped into it. And there's a lot.
Yeah. Without asking his correct age, he's a younger person, correct? Because I'm being shown like adolescent, like under 15.
Like 10.
Yeah, I was thinking 6, 7, but maybe...
Because he is a very young soul. But, God, he's like...
He's
sick.
Okay.
Yeah, he wanted to be here at this time, though.
He
picked
his rare because he's a new soul.
Yeah.
Like he's not one that's reincarnated. He is a new, like this is his first lifetime soul. That's what I'm picking up. If not, I'm
so full of life and spunky.
Yeah.
Like,
thank you, Teresa. It can be a headache sometimes, but hey, roll with the punches.
And like I said, I'm still learning to use my gifts, even though I've had them all this time. I didn't always use them like I do now, and that Red Dragon, if not too late, I would love a reading. Any messages from Spirit is appreciated.
Okay, Red Dragon. I tapped into your energy, and I feel like there's 2 or 3 guys around you that you're talking to, and you're not completely confident in that you are receiving these messages. Let me tell you, you are receiving these messages. They want you to have self-confidence, that this is not just a competition card, but it's self-confidence. So have self-confidence that you are getting those messages. And blaze your own trail. You're holding back on advancing in some areas, and they're like, hey girl, it's time. Okay, it's time. And you probably already do this, stand up for all animals. So I don't know if that's part of this message of moving forward and doing this thing that you're supposed to do. That's what I got for you. Next up, Curtis.
Curtis, are you ready, or do you want me to go?
I'm getting the same thing she just did, because there is a lot of messages coming through to you that you're on the right path you're meant to be on. There has been a few bumps in the road. You're like, okay, maybe I should rethink this. No. I don't know what is going on. If it's maybe like a career you're on, or thinking about changing, maybe a relationship. I'm thinking more of a career. But you got this. I mean, you just keep doing what you gotta do, because you just keep on trucking.
I got Ask Your Angels, and in that, I feel like this is your angels' way of letting you know, your guides, that they are listening, they do hear you, and they are communicating with you. Maybe you don't always hear it. Sometimes you don't hear it, you feel it, you see it. It comes to you in different ways. So it's not always just hearing it. Meditation will bring you answers. So when you get somewhere quiet, you quiet all the noise out, I feel like you'll be able to hear them better. Because sometimes it feels like, I was hearing like they'll be talking to you, but you're hearing wah wah wah, like Charlie Brown's teacher, speaking. And something is coming in the near future. So I feel like it's something you've been asking, meditating, praying about. I also got the Calla Lily, rejuvenation, reawaken, and then stand stronger. So stand strong in your truth. Give yourself a chance to rest and relax. I feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and pressure can be a good thing, but also, when you're doing putting too much, I know diamonds are created under a lot of pressure. You're the diamond in the rough, but you don't always have to be that hard on yourself. And trust and believe, that the messages are coming through. It's divine timing. I also heard divine intervention. So I don't know if they are, intervening on your behalf. I read something the other day that said rejection is spirit's protection. So when you choose to look at something that didn't happen, maybe you were bummed out about it, but that was just another way spirit was protecting you from harm.
Mm-hmm.
Or something that wasn't meant for you, someone.
And one of the ones I'm seeing coming through for him, or for them, is like an older gentleman, about 5'4", about in that mid-range. Really strong individual. They come across as a meek person, really quiet, but they're a powerhouse.
Short and stocky.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're coming across and they're just like saying that you're loved. They're always going to be there with you, right alongside you. You got this.
Hi, Carl. Denise is behind the scenes. She hasn't been feeling well. She overdid it this week. So
Yep.
Stuck with us three misfits here.
Hi, Carl and Amanda. Red Red Dragon again. I see one of your guides has like a robe on with a hood and has a staff. This is like I pulled cards for you like as they were doing their readings, and this was like 3 times I got this card. So it's self-confidence in this situation. And moving forward, you just need to move forward, okay? Move forward, one step in front of the other, and things are going to change. It says get ready for positive change. So you need to take the initiative and move forward.
I also felt like the short and stocky guy has gray eyes. I don't know, but that's what I was hearing. So, all right. So, I believe the next is Crystal. Oh, there we go. I was able to do it. Okay. Hi, guys. Any messages for me regarding love? Is there a new love coming in August or an old reconnection from the person I miss? Is this the Nixon guy? Am I getting this right?
No.
No, that's a different person.
This is a different.
Are they here? Is Crystal here? Crystal, are you here? Hi, Play Love Remember. Is Crystal here? Please let us know if you're still here, Crystal. Candace, Crystal, Candace. If not, we can move on.
I don't think there's another question after that. I didn't see one. That was starred at 6:43. Yeah, she's here.
Okay. Since you asked nicely.
Right.
Miss Crystal, I am being shown, as I said before, with spirit, they show me things in nature. Communicate. I'm being shown an owl, which is usually like wise old. So this is like an old flame that may have not been the right time for you guys. That is coming back because I'm now showing a butterfly, which is a relationship re-emerging for you. So it may be either a friendship rekindling, an old flame returning, that the friendship may develop into a flame, but it feels like an old friend is coming back or coming back in. It's a good thing. It's either gonna be in August or I'm thinking the last part of August is what they're showing me. Like the hay is starting to turn. So harvest season, August, September, maybe October at the latest.
Okay, I'll go. Unless Gigi's ready.
No, you go ahead. That's fine.
For Crystal, I got you need to raise your standards. So it feels like this person from the past that might be coming back or is back, or you're entertaining the idea they're like talking to you. It's not a good thing because they're saying you need to have self-confidence. So it's like this is like it's the past. And be grateful for what you have now. Be grateful for what you have now, even if you're alone. That's kind of like what I'm getting. But like Curtis said, there's somebody else coming in the picture. And I feel like this is a friend person, not necessarily a romantic interest, but somebody's going to come back as a friend. Like, and that's another reason to be grateful is this friend's coming back. So I feel like this is like a time of growth for you. This is not the romantic partner from the past. So I hope that helps you. Sounds confusing, but
it feels like maybe a person you met in college or school, because I was shown like a graduation thing, but it was like fancy. like that sash you wear for graduation. I was shown that. So maybe like a college friend or a school friend, maybe.
What's Gigi got? She's gonna settle the score for us.
I feel like, you're in a period of separation, and this is your chance to work on yourself to, heal, uh, work on your healing. The chair is empty, so someone is um, leaving your life, and what I am hearing, it's for the better. Um, a Separately apart, you guys are great, but for some reason when you come together, it's just not, it's like two separate things, and you just end up rubbing each other the wrong way, or it ends up not working, because there is the broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. So it's just not meant to work out romantically, I feel like. And we have the bull: do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So with the bull, someone could be a bully. Someone could have Taurus in their birth chart somewhere. I get that with the bull as well. Wedge: someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. I'm not sure what that wedge is about, but I feel like you probably know. And sometimes we get in our own way, too. Like sometimes we break our own heart before someone else can. So, I also got older woman. So I don't know if you're older than him, or if it's just like spiritually, mentally, emotionally you're older, or if this is an older woman you talk to, you lean on. So I also got the golden mirror. The person you're wondering about, they're self-absorbed. They're a narcissist. It's been a one-sided relationship. There's been some love bombing going on. So, maybe they were real gung-ho in the beginning, really excited, and then, reality hit and they were like, oh, turns out I really don't want to be in a relationship. I mean, people be like that sometimes. And there's someone wearing a mask, so not showing true feelings. They're hiding their personality. They're pretending, they're diluting, and they're gaslighting. So, like I said, I feel like separately you guys are great, but it's like what, oil and water, oil and vinegar, whatever it is that doesn't get along. You know what I'm trying to say there? I also got: don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And, I feel like you are very truthful to yourself and others, but the person you're wondering about has not shown you who they really are. And I'm sorry I laughed there. I don't know why. That just hit me all of a sudden. Like you thought you were in love with a person, but then they showed you that you didn't really know them. Like they were hiding. I think how we are in the beginning, the first 3 months, we're like on our best behavior, sucking our gut in. We don't want, and then afterwards we're like, it turns out I'm really fat and, not a great cook, like I said I was, or whatever, the case may be. But, when they stopped being on their best behavior, there were things about them that just don't mesh well with you. And even on a friend level, I feel like they're just not very good for you. Even though you really want them in your life, it's not best for you, and you have to do what is best for you in the end. So letting go, and once you let go, that chair that is empty will be filled again. Like, I don't think it'll take very long, because you have such a loving, big heart, and you deserve someone that truly, wants the same things that you do and can love you in the right way and not gaslight you and delulu you. So you know that you deserve to have someone that values you and your time. And that's what I'm being given. Sorry it was so long.
That was a deep message. That was good.
Yeah. I mean, he was showing you what you basically told him you wanted in a person, and he tried to be that, but then he couldn't keep the charade up. Eventually the cracks in the mask, his real self started shining through, and
Like a masquerade.
yeah. So I'm sorry that he's not a better person, but know that better is on the way for you, and be better, not bitter. You did everything that you could for this person, and I feel like you even went over. You just gave and gave and gave, and they took and took and took. Is something else that's coming through here as well. So, you got to put your strong, healthy boundaries in place. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. You have a beautiful light, a radiant, beautiful
light,
and you attracted him. Hey, Phoenix, good to see you. It's been a while, girl. Hope you're doing good. Man, Phoenix, you're back from the Hidden Truth Tarot with Taria days, I do believe. If you have questions, people coming in, put them in all caps for us so we can. You're stunned. Well, I mean, you're a genuine, real person, and they tried to be who you wanted, and they knew they couldn't, but they dang sure tried, though. They put on a good show with it. How is she?
I was getting that Crystal is entertaining the idea of going back because she wants to feel this. And don't do it. It's a trap.
Spirit literally told me is going back to him would be like trying to put poop back in your butt. Literally, I mean, and why would you do that? I mean, sorry that was graphic, but that's what. Like, okay, I'm gonna say that on live. Okay, all right.
I've heard that before. Was it from you?
It probably was. Don't let them bend you over the barrel.
Well, yeah, we got butt jokes. Yeah,
just had to be there.
I got a colonoscopy coming up, so yeah, it's all crap downhill.
Yeah. Ouch. Like putting the toothpaste back in the tube. Yeah. Exactly. Like it's just, and then the toothpaste is all nasty too,
In the market, huh?
Let's see. You can't get this advice anywhere, right? I know Phoenix was asking me how Taria is. I have talked to her. She got her identity stolen, and they took over, and you know how big her channel was. So, I mean, she can't even access her YouTube because of the people that stole her identity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But she is doing okay. She lives about 20 miles from me. We have talked. I want to do a live with her when she's able, but she hasn't really felt like getting back on YouTube again after having such a bad experience with with everything. So we'll take baby steps, I guess, with it. So sorry about that, but yeah, I met Phoenix through another tarot reader here in Oklahoma.
Okay.
So that was Crystal. So we got hers. So Phoenix says, can we tell her about her big move? They have her house on the market. That hurts, but I don't think who wants to come back.
I was a real estate agent.
Oh.
I have a lot of wild stories about my clients, man. In fact, heartbreak over one of them. So. Yeah, that's what led me. Okay. Let's see. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. So it wasn't all bad. Right?
Your oracle, yeah. She said her oracle and tarot decks are all packed up.
Oh, bless her soul.
Okay.
Taria did help Tina as well develop her abilities. You know, Taria was very encouraging. She bought my camera back here for me so that I didn't have to keep shooting on my phone. So, like, Taria did pour so much goodness into so many people, and the fact her, you know, identity got stolen and people took advantage of her, like, hurts even more. So,
man, this is.
Well, the runes are happy about it.
Oh.
Go ahead, Curtis.
Yeah, go ahead. Lead on, brother.
All right, Miss Phoenix. I do rune casting as well as tarot divination. So the two runes that spoke more louder to me was Hagalaz, which is a rune for change. So usually when that one pops up, it means change is coming or it needs to come. So in this case, it is coming, and it was a very good change for you to come. For the next one that comes up is Iwaz. It is change and life cycle change. So that tells me that there is a double change, which is always a good thing. This is a step in the right direction for you. It's opening up a new leaf. I'm being shown a tree growing beautifully bright green vibrant leaves, like something that needs to happen for you. The last one that showed for me is Sawelo. That one is vitality, joy, and happiness. So with that rune, that tells me that this is going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and a lot of love and light into your life. So every move has its ups and downs. We all know this. But this is a move that will bring great joy into your life of you and your family. Embrace it. You've got this. A change is coming for you. It is a beautiful change. I'm being shown like an old withered tree, and then a beautiful storm coming in with the silvery clouds, the heavy rains, the soft, cool breeze of the wind off of it. I'm from Oklahoma, if you can't tell. So, the leaves are coming out of this old tree, and the bark is turning into this beautiful auburn color. Like the tree is just livening up. You've got this.
Do you want to go, Jags?
Sure.
I didn't know if it was.
I'm like answering something. Okay. This is for Tina Phoenix. So I'm looking at this out of like as a transaction. I'm the realtor or was a realtor. I'm still in recovery. Like I did like real estate before I even got my license, like for years, like a decade, and it's like, don't make me do that again. Anyways, this is telling me practice, practice, practice. Is there's going to be a lot of showings? Like, well, that didn't like. Um, use your intuition because I feel like what you're going to be doing is like going around and like moving stuff or like um, to make things look better. I don't know if it's like you said you got it on the market. So I don't know if you have an offer, but they're saying like I feel like you're gonna get a couple offers. So ask for what you want, like not just in like the offer in the contract in the deal, but this is gonna facilitate you being able to ask for what you want after, like what's coming for you after. So you have a decision to make, choices. So you have opportunity to make like more lavish. Okay. So this is like draining the F out of you. Okay. So you're so freaking stressed out about just every single aspect of this thing. And so this is like saying, get some exercise, go walk around, get some fresh air. So try to chill the F out on this. So, because you're just stressing yourself out. Everything's going to work out. You just have to be a little bit patient. And because you will get the right buyers. Remember, it's still hot outside. Who wants to move in this? Trust me. Like, just keep that perspective in mind. And maybe even, I don't know if you have an agent or if you're doing this on your own, what's going on, but there might be some other channels to get this listing in different areas so people can see it. So that's what I have for you. Sorry, I went off.
No, that's okay. I kind of feel like I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off in your energy right now. Honestly, Tina, like you got too many irons in the fire. It almost feels like, and you're running yourself ragged. You will have to be assertive. Like Jags said. Be very specific. Put it out there. Maybe. I feel like someone is going to try to lowball you, is what I'm hearing here. And
it's in the contract. Be careful the contract. Yeah. How the contract's being written and presented.
And you know what Taria would tell you? Make sure you read the fine print. Make sure all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted before you sign anything. Make sure you know exactly what you are getting yourself into. I mean, you do have a tent here for temporary situations. So, I mean, hopefully you ain't living in a tent, while you're going in between. I don't feel that. I was just trying to make light of the situation a little bit. We have the haystack here, karma. You will reap what you have sown. But for you, what I'm feeling here with this haystack is it being more towards, summer going into fall. Maybe even, further into the fall when, like Jax was saying, when the temperatures cool down a little bit. Not cold. You don't want it to be too hot. You don't want it to be too cold. That sort of thing. That just right? I got the club, which says someone will try to make you do something against your will. That's why I said I felt like, people lowballing you or, hang on, my cat is stuck in my arm. Ow.
Good.
Okay.
Ask for what you want. Ask for what you want.
Yep.
Olive is trying to kill me over here. Ow. I also got the vulture. There's depression, there's anxiety, there's worry, around the situation because you want to get out of it. You want to be in your new home. You want to be able to move forward. And it feels like, it's taking its sweet time. But timing literally is everything, and so it may be like late August going into late October, somewhere in that time frame. And that may not, I mean, we're already in August, so that's not too bad. I keep forgetting we're in August, even though tomorrow's my birthday. I keep forgetting, old age. But don't let them lowball you, what is it they tell you? I mean, I'm not really big in real estate, but to ask for a little more than you actually want, is that what they say to do? And then
price it high.
You have to be careful how these contracts are written. Because sellers tend to have to, especially in California where I'm at, end up paying some expenses that the buyers don't pay. So that you kind of need to look at on this contract I'm getting, and look at how it's written. Because sometimes you have to pay, like the sellers will pay
fees and
they'll pay like title and escrow fees, and like, then the buyers might ask for like, $2,500 in credit to like as a down payment. So you need to like your realtor read the contract and ask your realtor. And if your realtor doesn't know, it's like, just ask for what you want, because you can negotiate. Just remember that you can negotiate. This is your house. This is your deal.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to negotiate. Bottom line.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The timeline I'm being shown is right around Halloween is when you'll be in the new house. Like, you'll be settled in by then. But I'm seeing that I'm being shown you setting out in jack-o'-lanterns on your front porches, like getting ready for Samhain or Samhain. So it's around that time frame. It's just been a little bit to go.
I forgot she was in Canada. It's been a while. So
I have family in Canada and Ontario too.
So y'all are in the same boat we were in Oklahoma. The sellers pay everything. We can't. It's all included here.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
A nightmare.
Legit.
But yeah, I was seeing, harvest, I got the haystack, the harvest card. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, old age. I've also got stroke brain, but I didn't think to say that, because of stroke brain. So, and this one keeps attacking me, Olive. So she wants her 5 seconds of fame or 15 minutes, whatever it is. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
The stroke is not you. Yeah, that's true. I just be forgetting sometimes. My brain forgets to brain, that sort of thing. I need to look. Was there any more questions, or was that the last? Or did you guys see one that I might have missed? We love you. I am not 70 this year. I am 7. Well, I can turn mine around. I'll be 34. That sounds good. I'm older than I thought I would. I think Carl had one. Ow, quit attacking me. I seen he said he had a question, but then I didn't see one. get put up, so I didn't start. Didn't know if I was supposed to just start that he had a question or wait until he asked. That's my bad. Sorry, Carl. Blame it on my ADD. You know that song?
Right?
But thank you, Kendra, for catching that.
Yeah, thanks indeed.
Can he ask it again?
I just seen where it said he had a question, but I didn't see where he actually
It'll be like
asked.
way back there.
Yeah, it was way up there. My cat may be hungry. Maybe that's why. Do you need to eat? Do you need a Snickers? Is that the problem? He said his birthday's in February, but he was answering. Phoenix says, okay, guys, I'm a medium, and since I got here, there's a childlike spirit that keeps jumping between the three of you. She will stop and start. It might be my daughter.
Yeah. It's either your daughter or... Okay, I went to the Crescent Hotel on vacation some months ago, and one of the patients came home with me.
Oh.
And I worked her across. I helped her move across. So another one followed her. It was the little girl spirit that resides there. So either she sometimes will bounce back and forth between my house and the Crescent over there, because to spirit, distance is nothing. They can snap their fingers and poof, they're back in where they want to go.
Yeah.
My daughter. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Your daughter, go ahead.
Very loud and loves to laugh. So that's why I said I felt like it could be my daughter. She would have been an Aries. So, very loud. Laughs like her mama, probably snorting. So if you're hearing any of that, then it could be Kinley. Carol wants to know any messages from my guides.
I was gonna add something to like energy, like spirits following you back. I do paranormal investigations from where I am at. So somewhere else, I remote view, they will follow me. They'll follow my energy back to where I'm at. And they've woken me up or like appeared in my house. And I'm just like, no, you need to go back. No.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. When I was still at my mom's, I guess my daughter and my husband has a son that has passed over, and they will team up. And they unplugged her washing machine, and she thought it was broken. So she's a little prankster, She's got that kind of energy. Yeah, that's what she's feeling. She wants to be she is definitely a guy. She is a little firecracker.
Carl.
PLR says, Gigi, my crown just opened when you mentioned your daughter. Really beautiful energy. Thank you so much. I believe I have 4 spirit babies that I know of that just didn't get a chance to be here. I miscarried. Did you have a mess, or did you read for Carl? Why did my mind go blank and I forget your name? What? Curtis? Okay. Hello.
Love. What I've been told, Carl, from the spirit, and this is way from back when you first mentioned about me reading for you, is they showed me a very strong watchtower and fortifications around you. So that tells me that you're going through something right now that you need protection. I don't know what it is. Again, not my business to know. This is your truth to carry. But that you are protected. Your guides, your spirit, angels, they got you. It feels more like a family. It feels like family there as well. Like it's not just you; it's a group of you. Like your group. And I know you're going through a lot, but the guides and everyone who has ascended has said that they're there for you, that you are loved, that you're on the right path. So you have a way out. That you see the way out, getting there maybe through briars and hawthorns, but you got this. That you're a strong and very compassionate person, a very patient person, and you've been planning this for quite a while. But you know the way out, you're waiting for the way out, and that you are being protected to get out. You have that. You've got protection more than you realize. I mean, I pity anyone or anything that tries to touch you right now.
Or your cats, for real.
I don't know what or how you got the guardians you do, but I don't even mess with them. Like I took one look at you up through spirit eyes, and I pushed back. They're like, "Who are you? Get away!"
Woody, I'm guessing Denise is saying one of Carl's guides is Woody.
I don't know.
I know I've heard her mention Woody and Elvis before. I think that's Carl. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't mess with Woody. No.
I do as well.
Okay. Yeah. Were you done with Carl? Well, yeah, they better not. So, Carl, your guides and your angels are telling you you're ready. So, you're ready for what is next. You're ready to move forward. There will be a peaceful resolution. It may not happen exactly like you think or that you want, but it will come to a peaceful resolution. There is abundance. But, we got to keep in mind that abundance is about more than just money. Abundance is anything, that comes in to us in, an abundant way, whether it's love, money, whatever it is that we're wanting, what we're asking for. Your guides and your angels are also asking you to communicate clearly. So that things don't get lost in translation, basically, is what I'm hearing here as well. You also got the orange blossom for enthusiasm. The best can be here, believe it. So, I know that there's a lot that's out of your control. There's a lot that's up in the air. But eventually you're going to land on your feet just like your cats do. Basically is what I was hearing. Felix is my Jewish business guide. Oh, we could all use one of those. Woodsman, Woody, and Elvis is the playful one. PLR says at Gigi, she thinks she's funny, and she is. Oh, she's hilarious. Yes, she loves me so much. I know. Thank you though for letting me know. She first showed herself 3 to 6 months before my grandma passed away. Like I didn't even tell anyone I had lost a child. but she showed up and made her present. She told my grandma, she saw her in the hallway. She said, "Hi, Grandma, I'll see you soon," and then disappeared. So, and then my grandma passed that November right before Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
I just smelled food cooking.
You did what?
I just smelled food cooking. Like,
oh my God. Well, my stomach is about to growl.
I'm
So
hungry too.
I know I'm hungry too. I'm like, man.
So I haven't read for Carl.
Oh, okay.
So Carl, let me figure out what this was. Okay, it's gonna with this is like giving me a timeline, sort of. I don't do timelines, but how this came out, it looks like a timeline to me. So saying like winter months, things are gonna start turning around for you. But the autumn right now is going to be a little bit rough. This is what I felt. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you were talking about your birthday in February. So this came up birthday. So by your birthday, things should be turned around for you. Feeling like you really have footing by then. Like you're on like better stable ground. Let's put it that way. That I got this pregnancy card twice.
Wow.
Okay. And this doesn't necessarily have to do with pregnancy. This could be a project. I had to look it up. I'm like, this came up twice for him, and it could also mean birthday. So again, you got 2 birthday cards then in that case.
I'm getting October area.
Okay. Like things are going to start turning around, but they really won't be settled, like stable ground until the winter. So, and then what they're saying is like things are going to be like you have something coming around your birthday. Like, where you're not going to have to worry, I think. And then you got heaven is watching over you. So they are watching out for you and making sure you're okay. They understand what's going on. So you're taken care of. Just like, Curtis said, your guides are there and they're tough ones and they're like, don't you mess with him.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You mess with him, you're going to be sorry. That's what I heard.
So that's what I have for you, Carl.
Because one of your guides that you have, I've never seen a human born with this that hasn't summoned them. And it's one of the jinn that is protecting you. I don't know how you did it, but you have a very powerful spirit being as one of your guards. So you got this. I mean, those things are powerful indeed.
Even when it feels like you don't got this, they got you.
Exactly. Like, they got your back. That's what it is. They got your back. That's what that was all about.
Dirty or underhanded, they might just find that business doesn't go well for them after that. The wildflowers in Oklahoma are beautiful. They sure are. A different variety than in Georgia. But Georgia's got its own. Oh, PLR had already. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize someone had posted it already. My screen.
Oh, wow.
I was born with my. Whoa. Feet first. Wow. You was in a hurry to take off running as soon as you came out.
And
that's why I said you will land on your feet like your cat. All right, it's clicking. Okay.
I'm back. I never left. I was always here, and now that the camera starts, the cat comes through. Never. This cat is a narcissistic or something. She loves the camera.
Yeah, I will say, don't start fights.
Attack me.
But come on, move. Anyway, so I want to thank everybody. I did post a thank you for everybody, but would you guys please stay afterwards? I have one big question to ask. And so,
Of course.
Yeah.
Julie usually leaves right away. So stay on,
Hey,
Julie.
Mom, I'll stay.
Just don't log out. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. We're going to go because it's been smoking weed, Carl says.
I'll look for it, Phoenix, as soon as I've got everything wrapped up. Thank you, hon.
Because y'all tired and hungry, and it's
I know.
Man.
And it's been a long, long week.
It really has been.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Love and light to everyone.
Yes, love and light. So happy to be here. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Until next time.
Yeah.